size of his hands, his flowing blonde hairdo, his offensive, crass and cringeworthy jokes.
I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
US Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump has made headlines throughout the campaign, not just by his racist, hate-provoking statements, but also for his bank balance and physical attributes.
The beauty of me is that I'm very rich. I don't wear a toupee. It's my hair. I swear. Come here. Come here. Come here. Is it mine? Look.
It is.
It is. Say it, please.
Yes, I believe it is.
Thank you. And have I ever met you before? No.
Donald Trump doesn't believe in being politically correct. He claims it's a luxury American politicians cannot afford. On last count, this real estate tycoon slash TV celebrity was worth $3.7 billion. Trump, however, claims his net worth is in excess of $10 billion that the dishonest media likes to underestimate. He doesn't feel the need to check himself while talking about his assets. And when I say assets, I mean more than just his bank account. Here's a look at some of the biggest gaffes by Republican presidential nominee.
We can't let them get away with this.
He's known for shooting from his mouth. If anyone thought Trump was the kind of guy who believed in thinking before talking, they're obviously giving him more credit than he deserves.
I think we should take a drug test prior to the debate.
As his numbers crumble in comparison to Hillary Clinton, not only has he threatened to challenge the verdict if he loses, Trump has also used this opportunity to insult President Obama. It started in 2012 with Trump threatening to expose the president.
I have people that actually have been studying it and they cannot believe what they're finding.
You have people now down there searching, I mean, in Hawaii?
Absolutely, and they cannot believe what they're finding. I would like to have him show his birth certificate.
No one is prouder to put this birth certificate matter to rest than the Donald. And that's because he can finally get back to focusing on the issues that matter. Like, did we fake the moon landing?
He finally admitted his mistake in September this year, reversing himself on an issue that had reportedly propelled him into American politics 5 years ago.
President Barack Obama was born in the United States, period. Now we all want to get back to making America strong and great again.
And that's not all. He's made all kinds of allegations against Obama, including some very racist ones. For Mexico, Trump has an easy solution. While his plan to build a wall may have gotten a thumbs up from many Republican supporters, Trump's 2005 audio recording released by the Washington Post, where he's heard boasting about kissing, groping and trying to have sex with women, has earned him the rebuke of Democrats and Republicans alike.
I moved on her, actually. You know, she was down upon I moved on her, and I failed. I'll admit it.
Whoa.
I did try and she was married.
That's huge news there.
No, Nancy. Yeah. No, this was marriages. And I moved on her very heavily. In fact, I took her out furniture shopping. She wanted to get some furniture. I said, I'll show you where there's some nice furniture. I took her out furniture. I moved on her like a but I couldn't get there. And she was married. And all of a sudden, I see her. She's now got the big phony and everything. She's totally changed her look. Whoa!
Yes!
Whoa! You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the you can do anything.
Hey, no, Trump! Hey, no, Trump!
Trump tried to fix things with a clarification, but the damage had already been done.
I've never said I'm a perfect person, nor pretended to be someone that I'm not. I've said and done things I regret, and the words released today on this more than a decade-old video are one of them. Anyone who knows me knows these words don't reflect who I am. I said it, I was wrong, and I apologize. I've said some foolish things, but there's a big difference between the words and actions of other people. Bill Clinton has actually abused women, and Hillary has bullied, attacked, shamed, and intimidated his victim.
His clarification made matters worse as it opened a Pandora's box where old lawsuits, sexist and lewd comments and gestures from his past were splashed all over the web. A former writer with People's Magazine, Natasha Stoyanov has written a first-person account where she claims Trump cornered her inside a room at his Florida residence in 2005 where she had gone to interview him and his wife. He reportedly assaulted her and then told her they'd be having an affair soon. After initially apologizing for his 2005 tape, Trump went on to dismiss all allegations of sexual assault with this.
The press can't write the kind of things they write, which are lies, lies, lies. The stories of fabrications and false. Hopefully our great movement, and there's never been anything like this in the United States, and the only way they figure they can slow it down is to come up with people that are willing to say, oh, I was with Donald Trump in 1980. I was sitting with him on an airplane. And he went after me on the plane. Yeah, I'm going to go after him. Believe me, she would not be my first choice, that I can tell you.
Trump's first wife, Ivana Trump, had in 1989 under oath in a deposition stated that he had violently attacked her and raped her. In 1997, Jill Hart, wife of Trump's business associate, filed a lawsuit accusing him of multiple acts of attempted rape. More recently, an anonymous Jane Doe has filed a federal lawsuit accusing Trump of raping her in 1994 when she was just 13 years old. The trial is slated to begin in December this year. You're watching Trump, Sex, Lies and Racism, our special feature on US Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump. Often referred to as racist, xenophobic, sexist and now even accused of sex offences, Trump claims he's the best bet for America, but is he really? We wanted to put together his 10 biggest gaffes but decided 10 was too small a number. Here's a look at some other controversial statements we've heard from the billionaire TV producer turned politician.
What a great honor it must be for you to honor me tonight.
I love you, darling.
Trump hasn't just been accused of sexual assault by multiple women. He's also hit headlines for making sexually inappropriate comments about his own daughters.
Tiffany have of yours, and what does Tiffany have of Marla's?
Well, I think that she's got a lot of Marla. She's really a beautiful baby, and she's got Marla's legs. We don't know whether or not she's got this part yet, but time will.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
He's made the race to the White House entertaining, if nothing else. Trump's decision to throw his hat in the ring has resulted in a flurry of old videos circulating on the social media.
Like this. Hey, look at this! It's Trump, the thumper. The live pay-per-view event took place in front of 85...
This one from 2007 shows Trump trouncing WWE boss Vince McMahon after a wrestler backed by him beats a McMahon-backed fighter. And this is how the wager plays out. Of late, his spars with actress and comedian Rosie O'Donnell have left many wondering what the two have against each other. Even as a Republican nominee for the White House, Trump has gone on record to call Rosie fat, ugly and unattractive.
If I were running The View, I'd fire Rosie. I mean, I'd look her right in that fat, ugly face of hers. I'd say, Rosie, you're fired. We're all a little chubby, but Rosie's just worse than most of us. But it's not the chubbiness. Rosie is a very unattractive person. Nobody knows the system better than I do. I mean, look, I was on the other side. I'm telling you, 2 months ago, I started this, think of it, 2 months ago. And the media, look at all those people back there. Scavengers, they're like scavengers. They're like scavengers.
He's crass, self-obsessed and obviously his own biggest fan. If you had to count the number of times he compliments himself in every speech, you'd probably run out of fingers.
I'd blow up every single inch. There would be nothing left. Rick Perry, Kanye West, come over here. Boom. Carolyn Kennedy, Secretary Kerry, African Americans, Muslim Rubio, that young woman, boom, boom, boom. Hillary Clinton, John McCain, my parents. I would just bomb those suckers because I'm stupid. I'm really stupid all the time, believe it or not. A week ago, I just have an IQ test taken, 13. How could that be possible? They said, what are you talking about? They said, you have the brain of an orangutan.
It's not foot in mouth, even though Republicans would wish it were. Here's a guy who's lived his life in the limelight, making outrageous statements to win TRPs and indulging in ridiculous stunts. He claims he's got a foolproof plan to fight terrorism, fix the economy and everything that's wrong with the world and America. Don't know about you, but I'm surprised he's made it so far.